The potato. This great tradition has been in my family for generations, starting back with my great-grandmother. Her potatoes are so good, I have them every year. What makes potatoes unique? Their history, the science behind them, and everything in between. This is why I love them so much. Battles waging across Europe. Massive starvation of humankind. The potato was the savior of this world. The potato was discovered with the Incas when Francisco Pizarro conquered South America. The potato was first seen in Europe in 1567 in the Canary Islands. The first places that the food became majorly popular was England and Spain. They were seen as disgusting, only used for peasants and livestock. And they were only used for the elite to be consumed. It was not until Frederick the Great of Prussia saw the revolutionary attributes of the potato, as seen here. The decades upon decades of warfare in Europe had led to massive starvation and famine. When people all around Europe started seeing the benefits of the potato, it became massively popular, saving people from famine and hunger all across the world. A place that became very popular was Ireland. Their terrible dry soil made it very hard to grow anything of use. When the potato was introduced, it helped them immensely, saving villages from famine and food shortages. A unique error of the potato was it was very horticultural, meaning basically that each potato was just a clone of another. This lack of diversity led the potato to be very susceptible to disease. The blight came in 1845, causing millions to die and millions more to sail away to the New World. The blight is a dark spot all across the potato that made it inusable. This is leading us to the biology of the potato. This little vegetable in the ground became so much more than it was, and the great biology helped it out. Potatoes grow in the ground. Being a root vegetable that have leaves sprout through the ground to collect the sunlight, all the nutrition is stored in the roots, which is the potato. Potatoes, unlike regular seeds, have a seed potato. This potato is just regular, but with buds growing on it, allowing the plant to grow. As it blooms, the leaves will sprout to collect the sunlight. The potatoes that I have used in this recipe are russet potatoes. There are over 4,000 kinds of potatoes in the world. The russet potato has a very high starch content, as seen here, making it very easy to cook. It's very thick and white, and this is why it is primarily used in the making of mashed potatoes. Here I'm making my great-grandmother's famous potatoes. They're just regular potatoes, but with a little extra magic in them. First, I got potatoes at my local grocery store. I went to Stop and Shop, and I found them in the vegetable aisle. This is a lot easier than having to grow them out of the ground yourself. Wouldn't you think? I first washed them off. Then I grabbed a large pot that I'm going to fill with water and eventually boil them. As I'm making these potatoes, I think it's important to see why people mash the potatoes like this. We boil potatoes because potatoes have a lot of granules in their cells. Granules are containers that store starch in them. As the potato is boiled, they fill with water, eventually popping the granule, and then, eventually, the cell. This is why when potatoes are boiled at a certain temperature for long enough, the cells burst open with a combination of the water and heat, and this is why they're so easily mashable, as seen here. This bowl of potatoes I made means a lot more than just another meal. It's a way for my family to connect to each other for Thanksgiving. I think that family is the most important part And these potatoes is just one aspect of it, being able to share our ideas, our food, and our love. This is a video of me trying my take at my grandmother's recipe for the first time. I think it turned out really well, and it was really, really good. Thank you for watching.